by coaching. I'm streaming. All right, welcome back to the jungle. We're going to be going over a replay this time. This is on my main account in Master Tier in Korea. I've been ranking this account up, and then my friend recommended that I do a replay review instead of just a live commentary, so it's definitely a change of style. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But anyways, here we are. We're SHYVANA. SHYVANA wants to achieve a couple things in the early game. You want to farm, you want to contest, and then whenever you successfully contest stuff, then you want to like take as much as you can, which is like capitalize. Good luck reading all this. So that's what we're looking to do. Most people have the misconception of SHYVANA that you just want to farm your camps and then reset, and then farm your camps and reset, then farm your camps and reset. It's just not real. It's not real life. Like, just farming doesn't work anymore in League of Legends. It never did. Don't tell anyone this, but yeah. So, anyways, with that in mind, we want to play for farm. I want to go to an area of the map in which I can get as much farm as possible. And that's always going to be away from where the enemy is strong. Enemy Sylas versus Irelia, that's fine. Malphite versus Warwick. And then the problem that I have is that the enemy has Jace and Elise. These are stronger champions in the early game than SHYVANA because they have all these ranged abilities. So, I don't want to end up in a situation where I start my buff, path down, and then a Jace and Elise are existing here as I have a freeloader, fat, stupid, ugly Senna support. They're not going to help me. Can you know all of this stuff as a noob? No. Can you calculate it before game? No. But as you get experience game to game to game, then you'll start to pick up on things like this, and then you can path accordingly. Anyways, should I do the breakdown of the abilities like I do in the normal video? Now, now I'm lost. Now I'm like a guy that's like, how do I do anything? SHYVANA's Q deal damage to camp. Very nice. Let's speed up the clear here. We get the E level 2. The blue buff helps with the clear as you get more ability haste. The only real tips that I can give is that you want to hit the AoE of the E onto the wolf, and then pull the camp near its completion. Any noob in the world is right here doing the wolves as it's getting low. We want to use the entire patience bar and get as far to the next camp that we can. Good. Okay. Amazing. So we full dump that bad boy to the next camp. W as we approach the camp for the movement speed, and then it's auto Qs from here. When you're pathing towards red side, you want to skip the red buff like this and go to the Krugs. This gives us the option to choose top side scuttle or bot side scuttle after the clear. Because SHYVANA, we're not playing for the ganks. Step 1, we farm, right? Step 2, what was it? No, it's not a gank. I just said that. Listen, what are we doing after the farm? No, we're not resetting, okay? We're not just resetting like a chud. No. That's right, we're trying to contest. That's totally how you spell. Anyway, so we try to contest. The first contest will always be on the Scuttle Crab. And if we're not doing that, then we're doing nothing. All SHYVANA can do is show up and then play ball from there. Since you're a bruiser champion that both deals damage, takes damage, and then you don't really have any CC, you're gonna have to show up places and get hit. So let's see. Red buff to the Scuttle Crab. Warwick is pushed. Warwick is in front of the turret. Do I gank? Of course not. A Scuttle Crab's up. Play for the farm first. And then Jace isn't showing. Jace isn't showing here. He's not showing down here. So he's definitely pathed towards bot side. So now, once I'm done with the Scuttle, there's no Scuttle Crab to contest. Will I gank a mid lane under turret? Of course not. Will I gank a Warwick that's all the way pushed up? Sure. Let's see what happens. SHYVANA's ganks need to be fast because you don't want to waste too much time. 40 seconds on the Gromp down there. We want to get to it. So, let's do the topside camp, or do the topside gank, and then if we deal damage to Warwick, cool. If we get his flash, cool. If nothing happens, fine. We spent our time on this, it's okay. In the meanwhile, when we do an attack topside, then we give the option for the enemy jungler to do something bot side. That's going to be a problem for us, potentially, if it's likely that attacks will be successful. So, here's what the bot lane state looks like. I could reset to base and then run right to the bot lane. That's an option. What I see here, won't be doing that. I'll play my chance on Warwick. If my bot lane dies, they die. Let's do this. Then as we were doing the gank, this is like what we would see. Warwick continues to press up. Very nice. And then Jace kills my bot lane. How? Don't know. Oh well. Even if I reset right now, I won't be saving Jhin. There's no help. There's nothing to do down there. Continue the topside play. Warwick 1-for-1s. My top laner sucks. And it is what it is. Job's done. Nothing else to achieve on the top side. We don't overstay for camps like this. That's stupid. There's no camps. There's no plays. Don't push this wave. Just reset. I'm super Trinity pilled now, so Sheen into Longsword. Full clear Scuttle, you'll have Sheen. Ability Haste, Spellblade passive. The Spellblade passive can be procced on each Q. So you Q, auto Q once you complete this Sheen to get more damage on the camps. Off the reset, the enemy bot lane has left, so there's no gank. There's no reason to visit mid lane either, as both players have reset and they've both have full HP. So it's just right back to our respawn Gromp. You want to reset through the bot lane as you maintain the home guards, and then you're here faster. Auto Q, auto Q, and then you get 2 Sheen procs. Very nice. Then it's just all auto attacks from there. Of course, we're going to clear up towards the top side. We'll get level 5 and some change. No interruption, no mid play, nothing going on. And now we're done with the camps. What do you think we do next? Go ahead, Bob. You be the tutorial guy. You go ahead and make the YouTube video. What do we do next? Here's what top lane looks like. Pretty even, nobody's committed. Here's what mid lane looks like. Pretty even, no one's committed. We can know that Jace will be on the bot side, and then he has all the playtime in the world to do what he wants down here. Even if I reset with what we see here, my bot lane's already screwed. And there's no helping, saving, or protecting your allies. There's only being there to contest and then capitalizing on what's happening as SHYVANA. You really have to view SHYVANA as a single-player-esque champion. Not what you can do for your team, but what you can do with what's going on in the game. So, this guy's gonna die. Amazing. And here we are on the top side. As I walk into the top side here, Warwick wards the bush, the frame of. He moves there and then back, so we can safely assume that this is warded. Even though I'm here like this, we're just gonna have to play ball on the top side. I enter the river, and then I see no... In-game, I saw no indicator of the Scuttle Crab spawning. That means the Scuttle Crab will spawn on the bot side. And that's a problem for me, because I have no way to get to level 6 without some lane XP. So now, I do what no SHYVANA player has ever done before. I wait for the damn play. I go mid. It's warded. Whatever. Jace shows. The jig's up. Now we know where Jace is at. Am I going to follow Jace to the bot side? No! All SHYVANA can do is show up and wait. I'm on the top side. Delete the bot side of the map. It doesn't exist right now, okay? It's only the top side. What can we achieve on the top side? There's no blue side camps. So now it's just gank mid or gank top. But the only way I get a gank off in these lanes is if the enemy laners commit. Will they commit? Of course they will. Of course they will. It's Sylas and it's Warwick. These are melee champions that have to go forward to trade. So I wait mid lane for a little bit. We already cleared a ward here, so the Sylas is way less likely to walk up. Back to the top side. Now, when we go top, we know that this is warded. So we have to respect the Phaelite vision for a long time. So as I'm going up here, I really wait for this to happen. And then luckily, Warwick takes the all-in. So, there we are. Malphite ulti. E. W. Q. Noob down. We get level 6. God bless. Is this a guarantee that you can replicate in all your games? Of course not. But the pattern of play is something that's going to give you way more opportunity to get more success outside of just the camps. Once SHYVANA gets these kills, then she can really start taking over the game. Help Malphite shove the wave, and reset. In the meanwhile, my bot lane and my mid lane contest this dragon, and it goes super well. Irelia the man, holy shit. So we just won both sides of the map, top side and bot side. All we have to do is coast this game in now. There's still no guarantees that you win, but there's a pretty good chance. Phage, longsword to the bot side. Scuttle Crab first. And then since I'm in the river, when you're strong and you're in the river, Now hear me out. Instead of just going back to your camps and farming, now hear me out. We can hit the bad guy now. Hot dog. So, I have my ulti, and then we're in the river. Let's do Scuttle. Here's what I see bot lane. The enemy support is already attacking. The Ezreal going to follow up. Very nice. And then Jace is low, Elise is low, Ezreal is low. I'll just walk on in here. With SHYVANA ulti, the mistake that people make is that they ulti in rather than getting as close as they can to the enemy. If you ulti from here to there, the enemy walks away and then they get feared away. You need to get closer and then get the ulti behind them so that you fear them towards your allies, and then put yourself in a position to be able to whittle them down as they're running back to their turret. We can get an auto here, 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 and you need to get all three parts of your Q once you use the dragon form. Anyways, let's go ahead and play this pretty slow. So we use the W, get some movement speed, and then flash, ulti, Ezreal E's, we get the fear on the Elise, E the Ezreal, and then he uses barrier, so I'll just kill the Elise. Q auto Q, noob down. And now I'm in front. Jace, I give Jace the option to Q on top of me, because now I have my Q3, which is 214 true damage. Chomp. Look at that shit. Oh! Now, we still have a lot of dragon form here. As you auto-attack minions and stuff, you maintain the dragon form. Sylas shows up. I'm in a bit of a pickle. E? Not enough today. Start running away. Run in a straight line. If I run to the side, Sylas can catch up. Job's done. Now that we've done the scuttle and used our ulti, as we return to the camps, we're going to get our ulti up as we path towards topside and clear all the camps. As you hit stuff, you build up fury, and then with the ultimate hunter, we build up even more. Very nice. Very nice. So long that you can get on that pattern of play where once you're strong off the reset, you use it, farm some camps, and then use the ulti again, you'll have way more plays over the enemy. People think of SHYVANA as farm and do nothing, but it's just because they're noobs. It's just because they suck and they can't spell tempo. All the camps. All the camps, even though the Void Grubs are up, we're trying to get ourselves strong and get the Trinity completed. We're done with the camps, into the river now. I.e., see no jungle pet, and then Void Grubs are taken. That means that Jace is here and maybe Warwick is here. Let's go investigate. Jace, half HP. Warwick, full HP. Warwick could have ulti. I don't know. My Malphite doesn't have ulti. I have Trinity in base. I ask them if they want to fight me by just standing here. They say no. That's fine. Don't chase in 1v2. Don't overforce the fight. Just reset and then use the ulti bot side. Kapshida. Trinity, boots. Bro, Trinity is so good. The Sheen proc is more, a bunch of stats. This item's so good. Isn't it so crazy that, you know, I've recorded every SHYVANA build, but then it's like, the item that gives her a little bit of everything is the best, of course. Stun on... No stun onto Ezreal. Every noob in the world just ultis here. Me personally, Q auto. That guy's dead. Here's Jace, okay? Where do you think he's going? Surprise, he's going to the Krugs. Let's kill him. Q, and then ulti. When you Q1 and then ulti, you have Q2 immediately. And then you can just auto with the Q2, and then auto Q for the chomp. You get the chomp off as fast as possible, and look at that ridiculous ass damage. Q3, E, noob down. Yippee! Rinse his jungle. Rinse, rinse, rinse. They try to fight me. We still have dragon form. We're tankier in the dragon form. We have the empowered abilities. Finish the raptor. Auto, Q, auto, chomp. Ridiculous damage. W, a little bit of healing. E, and then Irelia goes in. Because Irelia goes in, I can fight. Level 9, I'm level 8. Level 6, Elise. Level 7, Ezreal. Level 8, Silas with half HP. Let's party! Let's party! Now, you could run like a coward here, but if you win this fight, you win the entire game. If you die, it's bad, sure, but as you do these fights game to game, you build up the propensity to be able to super carry. Option 2, be a chud. Hit him. Nice. Kill the Silas with the E. Kill the Ezreal with the Q. The enemy tries to attack that which they cannot, and then they pay the price. All because SHYVANA was just existing there. I was doing the Raptors, they try to attack me. If I was a mama's boy on Scuttle, these opportunities never come to you. If you never go outside and talk to a girl, you'll never get a girlfriend. Who's with me? Reset, don't stay on the map. Lifesteal boots into the Spear of Sojin with the AD components first. The AD is way more useful. The enemy's pushed up and I'm the man, so I just kind of shit on them right here. Don't forget, these are Masters players. In Korea, the best server on planet Earth. Jhin finishes that kill. Waiting for my cooldowns, and then we chase the Ezreal. Not just walking into his autos. We get the slow. Q. Look at that ridiculous ass damage. Auto. Q. Job's done. Dragon. Scuttle. Ulti's up again. Hello. Amazing. I'm looking to use the ulti right here. I'm walking in their jungle saying, who wants some? Who wants it? Mr. Jace, Mr. Silas. Now I'm giving the enemy a lot of space. I'm taking the Raptors and I'm not exactly just ulting in just cuz. I want the Jace to move up the map. I want the Silas to move up the map. And they're not doing that right now. But I just keep waiting and I keep waiting. With SHYVANA, if you blow your load too early, no lady likes that. You really want to just go on a coffee date, get to know them, and then make them, you know, feel comfortable around you, and then that's when you get the job done. So anyways, we're letting Jason at least get real comfortable right here. And then SHYVANA's about to stick it in real quick. Get in there, SHYVANA. W. E onto Elise. Waiting. And then Q. Auto. Q. Does Jason the Ezreal leave? Noob down. Keep the play going, SHYVANA. Keep the play going. I'm level 10. Jace is level 9. I have an item and some change. Let's show him. Ulti. And then E. And then Jhin shit. I can only do this because I have long range allies. Looking for my second E. Fireball, job's done. Not even a hugely impactful ult. We're just doing it to use it. And then I can go back to my camps. But then we got trouble. Mr. Warwick is TP'd in. Flash away. E. Job's done. Haha. Haha. I'm too tanky. Boom. And my team finishes the play. Since we start this play aggressively with good tempo, my team can finish it. And then, I'm farming my camps. Yippee! The lifesteal boots help me sustain off the camps too. These things are pretty crazy. Look at that. Back to like full HP. We were at no HP. When you're doing this full clear, don't interrupt it. Just do it all. Reset. Spear of Sojin. The game's over. Trinity, Spear of Sojin, AD, HP, 25 basic ability haste, and then increased damage on the abilities. Alright, so now my goal is to contest the enemy where they're at, or where they're going to be, because I'm so damn strong. Being level 11 and having these two items this early is not normal. But what most SHYVANA players do is that they would just farm or play safe or do a really overdone attack. I'm simply going to show up exactly how we did before, and then go from there. Yoke. My team kills them before I get there, and now I'll just take the Rift Herald. Who's going to stop me from doing the Rift Herald, huh? Nobody. And then they forfeit, and that's the game. Amazing. So that's like the opening sequences. That's how you get it done on SHYVANA. Let me know what you think of the VOD review versus the normal commentaries, and I'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.